Hello, everyone. So this time, again, another observation. Usually, when I meet, married people for counseling, the first thing that I tell them is, the first two sessions or three sessions, I would listen to you talking about each other, because I think as a practitioner for the last 10 years, I think I have seen that initially when they come for sessions, it's usually about they want to talk about how their partner is hurting them, or they usually talk about how their partner is bringing about this mixed bag of emotions in them that we talk about. So initially I get to listen to them, but after some time, or after a few sessions, I do shift their attention towards their own selves, because most of the times, in marriages or in relationships, we kind of hold on to our narratives, very very dearly, like we hold them very closely, but what we don't really understand is what are we doing to the other person. So I think time and again, if you want to work on your relationship, if you want to improve the quality of your relationship with your partner, the first thing that you have to ask yourself is, how am I triggering them? Right? Because that's also important. Number two, am I apologizing? We are bound to make mistakes as humans. We all make mistakes, and I am also included in it. So we tend to make a lot of mistakes, yes. But I think time and again we need to understand, am I able to apologize when I'm making a mistake, like whether it is through my words or through my actions. If I'm hurting my partner and the partner expresses it very clearly that they are being hurt by your words or actions, I think the first thing that you have to do, even before you become defensive, is to just apologize. Because the moment you say, I am sorry, I think half of your defense is broken there only. So I think it's very, very important that you start to apologize, you learn to apologize. That's the first step, because often that strengthens your relationship, that builds trust in your partner. That if at all I point out that he or she has hurt me, they will be able to understand. So that trust is primarily important, that feedback is received by my partner. So I would always say, first step, apologize when you're told that you are hurting them. I think that is needed. Number two, in relationships, like if you want to have long standing fulfilling relationship with your partner, I think the most important aspect here is observing them and paying attention to them. It's needed, because when you pay attention, I think you will understand what they are going through in their lives, because you both have parallel lives, right? You have your own careers, or sometimes you have your own lives. Even if you're a homemaker, her life is different. You go out and work, so your life is different. Life revolves around children. So you guys have parallel lives. So time and again, as we expand in our roles, it's very very important that we pay attention and observe our partners. Take that time. No, we all are busy watching our web series on television. We are busy watching our phones, reels, social media, news, what's happening all over the world. But what about the person next to me? Think about it, right? So pay attention and observe them. And number three, the most important aspect again is, how much of appreciation am I sending across their table? Because I think often I have noticed that couples tend to talk a lot about what about their partners hurting them. But when I ask them, what is the sugar aspect of your life, or what is the sugar aspect of your marriage, or when is the last that you have appreciated him or her, they hardly go, they immediately go silent. I think so when your marriage is not working, or when you feel that the distance is increasing between the two of you, I think it's an indicator that you need to appreciate your partner, you need to observe them, you need to appreciate for the little things that they do. And please go beyond physical compliments, you look beautiful, or the sari is good, or go beyond these compliments, go beyond the physical compliments, compliment them for their traits, because that's when they feel good. The outer aspect disappears in a while, but what stays with them is the qualities, and it really improves their self esteem, because when the partner recognizes them for their traits or qualities, like, I like the way you are so honest, or I like the way you kind of put the family together or prioritize the family, I like the way you take care of us, you're very caring. So when you actually talk about these aspects, or compliment them on the qualities rather than the physical aspects, it adds to their self esteem, and they really feel good because they are being recognized. I want to give a small analogy here. Imagine, you're working, right? And you haven't received an appreciation in a while, or recognition in a while. You didn't get your year end analysis, which happens, the evaluation that happens of your work, that wasn't done to you, and you were not told how you performed. That neither there was any monetary raise, or there's no designation wise raise. Do you think you'll be happy doing the work? There will be that dip in productivity, right? So how about appreciating someone who's staying at home for you? How about appreciating someone who's running a home for you so that you can step out and work? How about appreciating someone who's taking care of children, who's managing a lot of things behind your back so that you are able to get to work peacefully and come back from work peacefully? One aspect of your life is taken care of. So how about appreciating them openly? How about appreciating them for their qualities? How about just appreciating the positive and ignoring the negative? Think about it, because all of these together will build your bond, will build your relationship, and this lays the foundation for trust. And when you have that little appreciation in your life, respect and trust are built automatically, and you're heading for a long term relationship. You're insuring your marriage, the life insurance part. We're all insuring our life, so you're insuring your marriage also by including appreciation, observation and attention to them, checking on them, passing down the respect for what all they are doing you, and this builds the trust mutually. Thank you.